Greetings, Panther educators. This screencast is going to focus on the 2021 Google Classroom assignment protocols, which sounds very official. But one of the points of feedback we got from parents last spring in the emergency remote learning situation we were in was that teachers had classes organized in very different ways, and students, and by extension their parents, sometimes had difficulty finding assignments or navigating to useful information. So we're going to use topics in assignments for organizing classroom this year. Maybe you haven't done it in the past. Maybe you use topics in a different way. But in order to try to make the Google Classroom user experience more consistent and more straightforward, we're asking teachers to use topics to organize assignments by week of the school year. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to open this demo AP World History class that I built earlier. And when I go to classwork, you'll see here that I've got 3 topics already entered: August 26th, August 31st, September 8th. Right? And if I go to the school calendar, the next week on the calendar is September 14th through 17th. Okay, so I go in here, create topic, September 14th through 18th, add, and it comes up over here. Now, notice it puts the newest on top, which is going to work just fine during the school year. But for now, I'm going to move this down so that they are in chronological order. When you're actually doing this, you'll want your newest on top. But since I'm just adding assignments here for the first time, I'm going to do it in the reverse order so that it is a little bit more clear. Okay, so now I've got my topics in here by week, and I'm going to create an assignment I'm going to reuse post, and I'm going to use this summer assignment from AP Psychology from 4 years ago. And it's going to bring in all my assignment instructions, all my attachments, and everything that students need to complete this assignment. And I'm going to select the category. I'm going to call this projects, my default point that I've already set up. My point total that I've already set up for projects is 50. I can change that or go ungraded. Remember, we're not using Google Gradebook, Google Classroom Gradebook this year. So this is irrelevant, but it might help you when you transfer grades into Sapphire. So, you may want to use that. Due date. You want to select, let's say this is due the first Friday of school. And the topic, this is really, really important. You want to select that first week. Okay? Assign. And now it will go under the August 26th to 28th heading right here. I'm going to create another assignment. I'm going to ask a question. This is going to be my opening activity. What was your greatest accomplishment this summer? Right? And we're going to leave that short answer. You can put instructions here, clarify anything that you need students to do. Very important over here, again, if you want, you don't have to, pick a category. I'm going to call this participation. My default point total for participation is 5. Again, I can change that or go ungraded. Doesn't really matter. Due date. This is going to be the first day in class, so the 26th. And again, really important topic, 26th to the 28th. Ask the question. And it's going to go into my category, my topic here, August 26th to 28th. So now everything that's due this week is under this topic heading. And again, many of you have not used topics in this way, but in Classroom, we feel as if this is the best way to organize work so that at a glance, students and parents can see everything that's due. The other thing that we'd like you to do is in your assignment description to actually mark if it is required or if you're giving extra credit or bonus or whatever, label it as extra credit or bonus. Okay? Let me go to this one. Edit. Required. And that way, this is a way to tell students and parents that this is a required assignment. This isn't enrichment. This isn't optional. This isn't extra credit. We figured that was the most straightforward way to communicate that, because that was another thing that parents were saying in the spring. And of course, we were in an ungraded environment and we were kind of trying to hide that a little bit. So now we want to make it very, very clear. This is a required assignment, or this is extra credit or enrichment or bonus, however you want to say it. Okay, so that's the protocol for assignments. As you add these topics, the newest ones will be on top. You want to use the move up and move down buttons to keep this in chronological order. But as you add the next one, so September 21st to 25th, it will go right on top. September 21st to 25th, add, and it will come on up here, which is what we want, right? We want the most current assignments to be on top. In addition to organizing assignments by week of the school year, using topics also allows students to click on a specific date range and see only the assignments that are due during that time. So I click August 26th to 28th, and I just see those assignments. I click August 31st to September 3rd. Nothing is there yet. Nothing to do. Okay? So that's using topics to organize classroom by week of the school year. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense. If you have any questions on the protocol, you want to refer that to building administrators. If you have any questions on the tech part of it, on how to do something, or how can I do something else that you didn't show in this video, let me know.